Unbelievable. Unbelievable. You know, when my agent asked me if I wanted to be on US TV, I thought she meant I was going to be on NBC or CBS or HBO or something. It turns out I'm hosting another one of these rabbi cooking shows. Oh, well, what can you do? Hello, Ashley here. Back for Rabbi Steady Cook. Still think my mum claims it should be Rabbi Steady Cook, but there you go. Rabbi Steady Cook, episode 3. And unfortunately, they've used the digit 3. They haven't gone classy and used Roman numerals like the Super Bowl or WrestleMania. But never mind, we'll live with that. Believe it or not, thousands of people have actually watched the past 2 episodes we had back in the first lockdown. Remember that? The first lockdown? That was golden times, weren't they? Golden days back between Pesach and Shavuos, when we had a pizza making competition, which was won, I should say, by Rabbi Levine of Belmont. And then we had a burger eating competition in the summer, which was won by Rabbi Feldman of Bushy. But we're doing things a bit differently this time because we've gone regional. We've got rabbis all over the country competing tonight in a Hanukkah-based challenge. When I say the country, should point out, we mean England, because the United Synagogue clearly believes in devolution. So the Scottish rabbis and the Welsh rabbis, are there any Northern Irish rabbis? I don't know. They're going to have their own competition, or maybe they'll have a referendum and decide to vote themselves back into this competition. I don't know. But we have 4 rabbis from England who are competing tonight to show us how good cooks they are making donuts and latkes. So let's meet the chefs. Now, one of the sad admissions, by the way, if you're wondering why I'm wearing a hat, because they don't, US TV, United Synagogue TV, don't provide makeup. No one's been here to make me up. So if I sit here just like this, you'll see my balding pate that doesn't work that well with the lights. So I've gone for my vanity has made me go for the baseball cap, in case you wondered. So I know one of the sad admissions, I've been watching quite a lot of Bullseye on Challenge TV recently, old episodes of Bullseye with Jim Bowen. And one of my favorite parts of Bullseye, in the early episodes at least, is he always used to introduce the guests by what ITV region they were from. And I think I'm going to steal that. So first of all, our first rabbi from the Thames television area, up the road again. He's a returning champion or past champion, having won the pizza making competition from Belmont, Rabbi Mark Levine. Are you there, Rabbi Levine? Where are you? Can we see Rabbi Levine? No, Rabbi Levine, you
Hey!
There he is. Yes, Rabbi Levine. Good to see you again. How are you?
I'm fantastic, Ashley. How are you?
I'm good. I'm very well. Now, you clarify, so you won the pizza making competition. Primarily, now we slightly changed the rubric a little bit. You won the first one because I decided. And I think, you're a fellow Liverpool supporter. I like that. That was definitely in your favour. I assume from your surname, you're a fellow Levi as well? Yes, so we've got that in common. We're going to be washing the hands in the Beit HaMikdash one day together, you and me. We'll sing
Please
some
God.
together. Please God.
Please God.
Soon and in our days, as they say. But also, your children tasted it, and they were so effusive in their praise for this, for your culinary talent. So I sided with you, but then you lost the next one because it was a vote, and there were clearly more members of Bushy Shaw watching than Belmont.
Actually, we're legally not permitted to talk about that. My lawyers are involved. Actually, there's conversations about voter fraud, tampering. Right. We can't actually discuss. In fact, I don't think it even happened according to the history.
What you have to do is you just have to tweet, I won this big. I won it. I won the burger making competition big, and then Twitter can maybe put at the bottom, this tweet is disputed. I think that's what they do nowadays. That's what happens to Sean. Okay, it's all right. So, well, look, good to see you again. We will come back to you and find out how. But you confident about your latkes and your donuts?
I'm very excited. Very excited. My kids are very excited. My wife is my whole family is, my whole community. Come on, Belmont!
Okay, well, we'll find out how many Belmont people from Belmont Shore are in tonight. Okay, so next, from the Yorkshire TV region, we have here's a problem for Rabbi Levine, because we said before I favoured him maybe because he's a fellow Liverpool supporter, but this rabbi is not only another Liverpool supporter, he's actually from the city of Liverpool. He has proper yichus, so representing Liverpool, but also representing Leeds, United Hebrew Congregation of Leeds, and he's also their chazan. And I think you even though you are a rabbi, you always go by the name Chazan Albi. So how are you doing, Albi Sheikh? Albi, how are you?
Good evening, Ashley. Thank you so much. I am so excited for tonight. Never done anything like this in my life before. So it's either going to be an unbelievable success or an absolute tragedy. But your shul have provided you with a logo, apron with your logo on, the UHC Shadwell Lane. Is that what I can see there? Yeah, we've got aprons, we've got masks, we've got hats. We're taking it global.
Right, excellent. Okay, everyone well in Leeds? It's all good in Leeds?
Absolutely fantastic. Whether they're going to be okay after they taste the donuts and the latkes, that remains to be seen. But
I tell you what, you've got a nice kitchen there in Leeds. I'll give you that. I'm enjoying it. It's a nice kitchen you've got set up there. So you've got that in your favour already.
Strict instructions to keep it that way, though.
Keep it that way. Okay, all right. So let's move on to now. We're moving on. We'll come back to you soon, Albie. So now the Granada TV region, but a man who I'm sure hasn't got a TV, from Manchester, from North Manchester, from Heaton Park Synagogue, my good friend Rabbi Daniel Walker. Rabbi Walker, hello.
Good evening, Ashley. Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Thank God, I'm very well. Yourself?
I'm good.
Okay, down there.
It's it couldn't. What? We're in tier.
Enjoying not being in tier 2. Yeah.
We're
enjoying being in tier 2.
Aren't you?
We are. Yeah. I can't go to the pub.
So you can't go to the pub. I was going to ask you, because that's the thing. So you can't go to the pub even if you have a substantial meal. So even if you wash, say, hamot the bench.
So even if I could find a pub that serves substantial kosher meals, I couldn't go anyway. Absolutely.
You couldn't go anywhere. Are there any, I mean, I'm sure in Manchester, who needs it? You've got the Minion factory you could go to. Who needs a pub when you got your own shul as well?
We can't drink it. Absolutely.
You got your own shul.
And a wonderful shul it is. And hopefully it's all going to vote for me tonight.
And I remember I came for a Friday night meal. I had a Friday night dinner.
That's right, you did, yeah.
It was about 4
Please
5.
God. Please God, we'll do it again soon, I hope.
We'll have to do it again. Absolutely. Well, good to see you. We'll come back to, obviously, and ask all these kind of questions. But are you confident, Luckers?
Well, I am so far in my comfort zone, I don't even have a map. I've had a really good crash course. So let's hope I don't let down my tutors, my daughter.
Okay. All right. Well, very good. Thank you for joining us. Okay. And our final guest, our final rabbi tonight from the Tyne Tees area. The rabbi of Newcastle Hebrew Congregation. I think he's also the chaplain of Newcastle. Howay the lad, Rabbi Litzy. Hello, Rabbi.
Hello there. Yes, I'm actually here officially as a chaplain, so representing the entire country for chaplaincy. Howay the lads.
All right. Okay. And you've really gone for the Newcastle white and black look. So you fit in the tune.
Of course. And Tom, it's really nice to see you. It's been a while.
And sorry, is that a joke that's gone over my head?
Well, no, because you understand that we can't possibly call you Ashley. That's like a name that we don't use around here. So I'm calling you Tom.
Oh, I see. Very good, very good. Okay, very good. And you've got the Rebbe behind you as well. So you
can't lose. Can't lose.
Well, I was going to say we should have you're not. Eagle-eyed viewers might notice that there's more than one Lubavitch rabbi in today. So I'll let you guess by appearances which two they are. So you have got some competition there. The Rebbe can't favour both of you. Or maybe he will. Maybe there'll be a tie. Who knows? So, okay. Well, thanks very much, Rabbi Litzy. So let's just recap what's going to happen today. So as before, we're going to have half an hour. And our 4 rabbis are going to be making, today, we're going to be making 4 donuts each and 4 latkes each. That's what they're going to do. And all our viewers are going to vote. It's not going to be down to me this time. It's going to be down to the viewers. So I will give you the URL for that later on, but it'll come up on the screen. Richard, who's producing this, Richard Verber in the office at the United Synagogue, will flash all that up. So all that remains are rabbis. Are we all ready? Can I see all the rabbis on screen? All the rabbis on screen. Are we all ready? Okay.
Actually,
yeah.
Is it not 8? Is it not 8 each?
It's 8 each. I've made a mistake. I'm all over the shop. Do you know what? I'm being told off because I should have thanked the Jewish Chronicle, and I haven't thanked the Jewish Chronicle for sponsoring the show tonight as well. I know Albie's pointing to the logo. Very nice of you to put the logo up in your kitchen, Albie. The Leeds Jewish Telegraph won't be happy with you for that. Okay, so it's 8 latkes and 8 donuts, and
Ashley, they're latkes, by the way.
They're latke. Okay.
Since most of us are northern, the latkes for today.
Come on, say the words.
Okay, so ready, steady, cook. Let's go. Let's go to Leeds first, because I can tell Rabbi Levine is making a right rap. So let's start to Albie. Albie. So what are you doing? What one are you going first, Albie?
I've decided that I'm going to cut out the donuts first, and then let them. I think it's proof. And then go to the latkes. Go to the latkes in the meantime.
Go. Yeah. What? I mean, I don't want to spoil the surprises, but I mean, what? Have you got a fillings for the donuts in mind? What were you actually doing?
I'm hoping to have 4 varieties.
Doing 4 different types.
I'm hoping. I mean, I've never done this before, so I can tell you anything.
So has your wife been giving you lessons over the last week? Have you been preparing?
Well, I tried on Monday, and they turned out like biscuits. Like it was like a Yorkshire pudding. Like there was a little bit of a rim, and it was flat in the middle. And I realised that wasn't a donut. So this is actually my second ever attempt at this. So hopefully it's going to work out.
All right. I was going to say last time we did this, Rabbi Shochet cheated. Rabbi Shochet of Mill Hill, he cheated by turning his back to the camera. We couldn't see what he was doing, and then he ordered a takeaway from Sammy's in Edgware. But I guess the trouble is you can't really order kosher donuts anywhere, I assume. So we're not going to have any of that kind of cheating going on this time.
Can I tell you actually, the donuts in the Street Lane Bakery in Leeds are unbelievable. They are unbelievable.
What's so good about them? What?
If only they want Uber Eats, then maybe we could have a little bit of al-khait going on here this evening.
Okay, all right. So okay, well we'll come back to you. Albie. Okay, so let's go back to Rabbi Levine and hope he stopped whisking. He was using his mixer, and oh no, he stopped. Thank goodness for that. So how are we, Rabbi Levine?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. I can't see you, but I can hear you. That's fine.
Sorry. I was just soaking out my latke mix.
I love how seriously you take this.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I mean, this is your 3rd time. After the pizzas and the burgers, is because I'm a complete ignoramus when it comes to food. I know nothing. I mean, is this harder or easier? This strikes me as being harder. I don't know why I think that, but I kind of wouldn't know where to start.
None of it's easy. This is 2 things that makes it harder.
The fact that it's donuts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the hardest part for me is the multitasking, listening and talking to you, and cooking.
No. Exactly.
But we're getting there. How are you doing, Ashley? Tell me about yourself.
Yeah. Okay. It's been fine. And this is very good because I haven't seen a lot of people for a long time, and this is good because I've got a lot of people who want to see me, like and my parents would like to video, and my brother and my friend Eitan Freilich, he wants to video, and now they're all watching tonight. I can just get rid of them in one go, so this is quite handy for me. It kills a lot of birds with one stone. So hello to my parents, my brother Eitan, all my friends. This is good.
Can I do a shout out to my daughter who was 6 today?
Happy birthday, Rivka.
Happy birthday, Rivka, and my wife's birthday tomorrow night.
Wasn't this last time you had a bat mitzvah recently?
Yes.
Didn't you?
Very good memory. Yeah, bat mitzvah and stuff going on last time. Yes.
Yes, you've always got. Is this either you're kind of lying to get some sympathy from the voters, or you just have so many children that that at some point it's always bound to be somewhere. Anytime we do this, it's bound to be a birthday.
Well, we have 4 girls, and they're spread out throughout the year. So
Right.
we're always in the vicinity of a birthday between the
Right.
6 of us at home. So you know how that works, actually, don't you? Come on, you know how that works.
I do. Believe me, there's always something going on in our house. So I know. I mean, we had a bar mitzvah since I think since I last saw you. Cheapest bar mitzvah ever. I mean, please just keep this lockdown going. I feel like I've got away with one. So okay, all right. Well, we'll come back.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, so let's go up to back to Manchester. Rabbi Walker, how are we doing in Manchester? What are we up to?
We're trying to do the donuts. We're trying to do the donuts without getting any more boiling hot water all over my arms.
So who's so it's not your wife, it's your daughter who's been helping you.
Yeah. My wife's the expert cook, and my daughter's the expert baker. So we've got latkes from my wife, that's her recipe, and donuts from my daughter.
She's a baker. She needs to go on my friend Matt's show. She needs to be on the Bake Off.
Right, I've got to carry on while you're talking to me, as I won't finish on time.
Your daughter needs to be on the Bake Off. I'll have a word with my friend Matt and see if she can get on, if she's the expert baker.
Absolutely. Go for it. But don't judge her by my donuts, put it that way.
No, definitely not. Okay, very good. And so, what kind of donuts are you going for? Have you any filling?
I'm going for coffee cream donuts.
Coffee and cream donuts. They sound lovely.
Well, I think the coffee's in the cream, but yeah, that kind of word.
Right. Okay. Okay. So you're going to be.
When you're a total amateur, you don't know how brave you're being.
I feel that something noisy is about to come. Is that right? So I'm going to come away from you, and we're going to go back to the next one to Rabbi Litzy. Let's go up to Newcastle. So how are we doing? What have we started with?
So the donuts are great, which is wonderful. The bad news is that I've just broken the grater. So at the moment my potatoes aren't happening. So we're just trying to find another grater to use. Apart from that, fantastic.
So I've been in that house. Is that the house I've been in? I once ate dinner in your house.
Yeah, on the other side of the picture of the Rebbe, there's a picture of you.
Right, I would have hoped so. Yes, so that was and I remember that was it was quite a while ago.
It was your breakout show.
It was, and I remember you very kindly offered me to stay, a spare room to stay the night.
Yep.
I stupidly drove home, and I'd kind of forgotten something, because I think I'd come from Sheffield or something. I'd forgotten just quite how long it would take to get home, and I did. It is quite a long way from London. It is a long way from Mayfair, and so I kind of regretted that, I must say. But I do remember having quite a nice, not quite a nice, so I'm damning it with the same place, but a very nice meal in your house. But I suspect it was cooked by your Rebbe, not by you that time. So
probably, yes. I think.
What's going on in Newcastle at the moment? What's at the shul? Obviously been closed, I assume, recently.
Yes, and please God, reopening again on Shabbos. We're looking very much forward to that. Otherwise, like most other communities, it's gone online and to doorsteps. So
yeah. And how's Gateshead? Have you been in Gateshead much over the last?
Well, the kids are in school in Gateshead.
Right.
So yeah, we're there, and Baruch Hashem, it seems to be doing our reach.
Yeah, Oxford, my alma mater, Oxford University, developed a vaccine, but I'm hoping Gateshead Yeshiva will develop a vaccine as well. That's the one I'm waiting for.
I think you should speak to them.
Yeah, that's the one I'm waiting for. Okay, all right. So let's go back to Leeds. Before we do, by the way, I should say that there was a competition for the viewers to design a new donut for Carmelis, and we're going to announce that at the end of the competition. I think they whittled. They had something like I wrote it down. There was over 300 entries and over 1,200 votes of the top 10 or what have you. but they've whittled it down, and we're going to see. We're going to see, find out who won that at the end of the show. And I'm seeing on screen Nigel Grizzard says, "Good luck, Albie." Hello, Nigel. Now, Nigel, interestingly, when I did a show last year, God, it feels like everything feels like years ago now. But I did a tour of the UK with my Muslim friend Imran Yusuf, and we did a show in Bradford. And I got a message out of the blue from Nigel asking to show us around a shul in the old shul in Bradford, which was very kind of him. And he drove me and Imran around Bradford and took us to a large Indian shop selling all kinds of. It was like Kosher Kingdom, but for Muslims. It was very interesting. So hello, Nigel. Anyway, Albie, how are we doing? How are we doing, Albie? What's going on in Leeds? Eruv going on. You just had, didn't Eruv get approved? What's going on with it?
It's very smoky in here, I have to say.
What's happening with your Eruv? Because I remember the last time the last time we spoke, your Eruv committee you just had it approved. Did that ever happen? Is that going to happen after lockdown?
Yeah, I mean it's gone to planning and it's been approved. I think it's just COVID related in terms of holding it back, really.
Because I've got to be honest, get it up, because I'm looking at that kitchen and I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to sell my house in London and move to Leeds. Yeah, I could buy a mansion in Leeds. I mean, the weather's not that bad there, is it? And
it's an amazing place to live. Like, it's so rural. It's so like you're 2 seconds from the countryside. It is incredible. Quality of life is amazing. You get to walk in and see animals. Like it.
I'm learning all kinds of things here, because I've seen on screen Simon Lader from Las Vegas. I know Simon. It's a friend of mine on Facebook. Hello, Simon. And it says your brother-in-law, Albie. Is that right? It says brother-in-law.
Nations. We're all over the place.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I'm learning stuff here tonight. Okay. Well, I look forward to that. No, I'd have to. Truth is, actually, I say, Eruv, to be honest with you, now my children have grown up. Not such a need for me now. But tell you a funny story, actually. This is totally true. Last year, I was in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the United States. This is totally true. I was staying with someone for Shabbos. And this guy said to me, "You should know there's only 5 of us in the shuls that carry." And I thought he meant, like, they don't have an Eruv, or they do have an Eruv, not many people use it, 5 of us carry. But he actually then opened his jacket and he had 2 guns. And what he meant was there's 5 in the show who carry firearms. And then later on that evening, he was on the front row at the show. You don't want to pick on a man who's got 2 guns in his pocket. True story. But anyway, I'm sure that wouldn't be happening in Leeds with your Eruv. No, exactly. Murray Freeman says that Rabbi Levine was robbed last time. So, well, I don't know about that, but we'll have to find out. I think actually Rabbi Feldman was a deserved winner. We didn't get that's the trouble with this show. You never get to taste the food, so it's all about appearances. That's the thing. It's really all about appearances. Rabbi Levine, how are you? Let's go back to Belmont.
Do you want to see some donuts?
Yeah, let's see. Let's have a look how you're doing. You were robbed, apparently, says one of your congregants. Oh, they look nice.
They haven't got the filling in yet, but the jam donuts are done. Almost.
Remember last year, wasn't Boris last year? It was just because Hanukkah was just before the election last year. So Boris was cooking the donuts and giving out donuts in Carmelis, wasn't he, last year? I remember.
Could be.
Yeah. No, he was. I remember that. Okay.
Oh yes, you're right. In the Golders Green one, he was there.
Yeah. Okay, so those donuts look pretty good. What's inside them?
There will be jam, but it's what's inside my latkes, which is what I'm excited about. I am making salt beef stuffed latkes. Salt beef stuffed latkes.
You know what? That sounds amazing. And luckily, as luck would have it, you're only 5-minute drive from me. We could finish this in half an hour. I mean, I could be round to you to eat those by 9.
Well, I must give credit to my mother and my aunt, because I was going to do a pulled beef latke, but they said, "Come on, Jews eat salt beef and latkes." So I thought, you're right. So we've got a homemade dipping sauce, and salt beef stuffed latkes, which hopefully, if they cook in time, you will get to see and enjoy in a few moments.
I love it. I always called it, for some reason, I had a cousin, unfortunately, who passed away, but who always called it saw beef. I always called it saw beef.
That would be wrong. That would be wrong, though, right?
No, I call it saw beef. Saw beef. The thing is, when you go to America, they call it it's no one. They don't know what saw beef is. It's
corned beef. Corned beef.
Corned beef. So thing is so I've got whole routines that I've got in different languages. So I have to know all this stuff. Okay, so you've done your donuts. Oh no, jam to come. Okay, so you're on to the latkes now.
Latkes now, yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's go to Rabbi Walker. Rafi Bloom wants to know if he's going to get a second job at Brackman's. Brackman's the one.
Can you organise one?
That's the one on King.
No, Brackman's one on Leicester Road.
On Leicester Road. What's the one on King Road? What's that one?
You've got Haber's on King's Road.
That's it.
You've got Nosh's on King's Road. We advertise in them all. You've got State Fair near our shore.
Well, it's like the BBC. You have to kind of say if you name something, you have to go. Like you say,
absolutely.
Other coaches.
Donuts are available from many shops.
Exactly. So there you go. Exactly. We're supporting the competition is for the thing in Krasinski's, but yeah, there are other donuts available. So you're very is it COVID ready? You got your gloves on. You're being very.
Well, I just don't like getting potato deep into my skin. So this part I'm putting gloves on.
Yes. Okay. Well, I'm seeing a lot. Charles Check, I think is Albie's brother, is saying you'll never walk alone, Albie. And someone was saying there's going to be some Scouse bias, but I have connections all these. Rabbi Walker, we should say your Rebbitzin has designed many of my posters over the years.
There you go.
So there you go.
Definitely been in actually.
Exactly.
How many times do you get to vote?
So I have connections. I'm kind of biased to everyone here because there's all kinds of connections going on here. So
there was no postal votes, were there?
There are no postal votes. There's no issues about chads. There's nothing. None of this is going on. I think this is going to be a pretty fair, conclusive election for once, and with a fairly quick result as well. And I do hope the other three rabbis, the three defeated rabbis, will be gracious and concede.
It will appeal.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. So, how far have we got up to? We're about halfway. We've got about 14 minutes to go, I think.
Really? Gosh, but then move on, right? I'm just starting the latkes now. Well, starting the frying of the latkes now.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, that thing. It's not very good for you, all this food, is it? That's the only downside.
Well,
a lot of
deep fried food never did anyone any harm.
Well, I mean,
I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, look, the Scottish rabbis, they're doing their once more. They're deep frying Mars bars. So
absolutely, but you can only eat those in London, remember?
Exactly. So
I forgot something.
Let's go back to Newcastle and see how we're getting on. How we're hello. So yeah, what where are we up to? Some of your parishioners, there's all kinds of message coming on here. Gwendolyn Lamb says, "Best of luck, Rabbi Lipsy." You've got a lot of your flock seem to be. Even Habib says she's an occasional visitor to Newcastle as well. So yes.
Yes.
Where are your apples? Where did the apples come into this?
Well, let's start at the beginning. So first of all, like I said, I just broke my food processor, so now I have to do it all by hand, which is taking a bit longer.
Okay.
So the apples come in because I'm adding them to the latkes. In fact, they're not actually called latkes, they're klatkes. Klatkes, and that's because they're carrot, apple, and potato latkes. And what basically is I've taken all the ingredients you would put into your dips and your garnishes or whatever else you want and thrown it into the latke.
Right.
So it's going to be done at the same time. And they taste amazing.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to take your word for it. But although you have got children, family members on hand, and you can't cheat these things. Their reaction will tell. We'll tell the story. I'm sure.
I'm not doing donuts either.
What are the donuts? What are you doing instead?
The donuts are actually go nuts.
Go nuts.
Because they're all a bit alcoholic.
They're alcoholic. Well, is that allowed without substantial meal? That's quite clever because you got the latkes of the substantial meal, and then you're allowed to have the alcohol. So it kind of works. All right, okay. Rabbi Levine, let's go back down to Rabbi Levine.
How you doing, Ashley?
So where we got up to? We're closing in. I don't know how far we've got to go, but
it would actually help to have an idea of time.
I think we're 10 minutes. We're 11 minutes. Richard says 11 minutes.
If you could make that a bit longer, that would be great.
Okay. So for you, 11 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know.
Take it.
I don't know. What do you want? I mean, the board goes up at the end. I don't know. You might lose. I mean, being Liverpool, you'll probably win and then lose on VAR. The video assistant rabbi will get out the lines, draw the lines on the latke, and say,
"You did that. You did that. There was one of your things going around that you did that, right? That the lady or something." You know?
I did exactly. The video. Yeah, well remembered. I'm doing material now. No, this is so frustrating. I don't want. You know what? I'm not even going to talk football because it's just it's too frustrating sometimes. Some of this stuff. So did your shul reopen this morning, Rabbi Levine?
Pardon?
You reopened this morning the shul?
Yeah, we had 15 for Shacharit, which I was so pleased about. We had a really great turnout, and it was lovely to see those that came. And also for Mincha Mariv, we had a nice crowd as well. And so I couldn't be happier, really. Yeah, it's nice to be back in shul. I mean, it's the only thing we're doing in shul is the services. Everything else is virtual, online. You know. Yeah.
You should have come to anywhere. You wouldn't even have known that the lockdown had happened the last month.
Don't start.
Less said about that, the better, I think.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Okay. All right. So well, hopefully, look, we'll all have our vaccine soon, and I'm campaigning. I think as an Oxford graduate, I think Oxford graduates should be first in line to get the Oxford vaccine. That's what I'm campaigning for. And let's get back to normal as soon as possible. Are you
going to take the vaccine when it comes? Are you going to?
For sure. Why wouldn't I?
No, I know some people are saying they're worried. They don't know. It hasn't been tested enough.
Is it kosher? That's the question. If you say it's fine, it's fine.
Which best in you follow?
Who do I follow? You know what? I don't hold by anyone bar myself.
There you go.
That's how strict I am. Anyway, Richard is saying to me the vaccine is kosher. Well, of course it's kosher. It's got Oxford University one's got OU on the side, so obviously it's kosher. Anyway, there you go. So all right. Well, listen. Anyone who wants to, I've seen so many messages coming up saying good luck. Jack Ellis says good luck to Rabbi Litzy and good luck to Rabbi Walker and what have you. So if you want to vote, you have to vote www.theus.org.uk/vote. And it is the first US election that is going to be run properly, quickly, and with a winner. And you know what? Whoever wins this one, you can say, he's good for Israel. Because I assume they all are. So 4 good rabbis to vote for. So please vote soon. But thing is, don't vote now. Actually, let's wait and see what they come up with, and see how their children react to what they've done. So okay, let's go back to Leeds. Albie, how are we doing? Yeah, Albie. I mean, I don't want people to think I'm being disrespectful because everyone else I'm saying Rabbi Levine, Rabbi Walker, Rabbi Litzy, and you're going Albie, like you know. But you even though you've got Samicha and you are technically a rabbi, you want to be down with the kids. None of this rabbi business.
I think it's just cool being Albie. Nobody else has got the name. It's unique. You know.
Cousin Albie. I like the fact because I imagine it was like a kind of Jamie Carragher Scouse accent. He's actually saying cousin Albie. It's like cousin Albie.
I'm going to show you my hat very quickly. Can you see? I'm not wearing it because I don't know. It doesn't.
Have a look.
It says Albie Kuchen. I mean, think about it. If you're from Liverpool, what do you say? Albie Kuchen.
Albie Kuchen. Yeah, very good.
Jewish food.
I get it. I like it. Yes,
Alicia from my office.
I'm like, I've already done a reference to Bullseye. So I'm only working in references now from 20 years ago. But I was thinking of Yossa Shoes, and I definitely not looking at you thinking I could do that, because I definitely couldn't do that. I'm absolutely shocking in the kitchen. So I'm much better sitting here just talking on top of you and wasting time until while you guys work hard. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Why did we? Why are you making onion rings as well? Oh no, it's a donut. Okay, so
I just thought, like, traditional.
Yeah, gone for those. No, it's good. I like those kind of donuts. That's great. Are you going to put any icing or anything on top of them?
Well, I'm running out of time, so we'll have to wait and see.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. Well, let's. How long have we got, Richard? We've got, by my reckoning, we've got about 7 minutes. 7 minutes. So, okay, let's cut away to Manchester. Let's see how we're doing in North Manchester. Latkes, donuts. What's finished already, Rabbi Walker?
So the latkes are done. The donuts are just getting filled.
Right. Okay.
This is a tricky bit. Whoa, there it goes, all over the
cream.
place. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Oops. Hold on. 1 second. Hours of training went into this, Ashley. Hours of training.
Okay.
Until yesterday, I'd never stepped foot in a kitchen besides to pour myself some Cocoa Pops. I'm really good with Cocoa Pops, by the way.
Yeah.
Donuts less so, but let's hope I have not. Let's hope I've managed to learn the lessons they've been imbuing in me these last few days.
I think Eitan Freilich is suggesting Albie things are so. I think he wants a Chazanus competition.
Well, no, that is for sure I can't do. I definitely can't sing.
Yeah, no,
We've got a great Chazan Arshul. I can't sing.
Yeah, they got a little bit. I noticed actually when I first started going around the shuls, and you go to all those northern Hebrew congregations, and everyone's got everyone's got a Chazan. Everyone's got a Chazan. You don't see him so much down here so much.
Yeah, you're missing something.
Yeah. I don't know. I suppose. Yeah, I suppose so.
Especially during COVID, when only one person can sing.
No, that's
having
true.
our Chazan made it brilliant.
I was going to say that's the trouble. I don't like this no singing.
No.
It's not for me.
No.
It's good. Arsenal fans like it. It makes them feel at home, but not good. Okay, so all right, let's go back.
Go with the icing.
All right, so the icing's going. Let's go to Newcastle. Rabbi Litzy, how are we doing? 5 minutes to go. Rabbi Litzy, you've struggled obviously with some of your technology has let you down, but donuts. We have donuts.
Just going to fill them, and then they're good to go. And the latkes are just frying, and then they'll be good to go. So we should be okay.
Right. Okay. Very good. Very good. Okay, Rabbi Levine, let's come and see what you're doing.
Just
your father, I saw. Is it Ivor? Did I see? Is it Ivor's your father? Is that the name I saw pop up?
Oh, yeah, that is my dad's name. Yeah. Why? What did he say? Anything nice? Hopefully.
He said. Good luck to my son, basically. But I saw it a while ago, and there you go. So all your family's watching. Rabbi. You now normally at Hanukkah time, you've the last few years you've sung at Trafalgar Square, haven't you?
Yeah. We're missing that this year. Really missing it.
Don't take that. Don't take that defeatist attitude. Take your guitar. You play an acoustic guitar, don't you?
No, I don't play an instrument, but I do sing.
Right. So find someone to play with you. Go up there and put a hat down and sing. Some Hanukkah songs. Don't let coronavirus get in the way of this. Come on. Where's your get up and go?
It's a nice idea, probably for another year. I'd love to, but
just do it. Just Rabbi Levine on his own acoustic, his own Hanukkah in the Spare. I'm putting that challenge out to you, and maybe Eitan, you could go and sing with you.
I'd love that. How cool would that be?
That would be great. You should just do it. Just do it. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. Albie, how are you doing? How far are you away?
Well,
3 minutes.
I've got 4 latkes on.
4 latkes. 4 latkes in McGinnell.
The donuts are done. Well, the donuts are made. They've got no filling yet.
Right. Oh dear, we might have to mark you down for that if there's no filling.
Is there going to be any extra time and penalties?
that's the thing. I don't know. This isn't Fergie time here. I think once it's done, it's kind of done. That is the trouble. Okay, well, I'll let you get on. Let's just go back to Manchester then. Let's see. We've got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Maybe 1 minute. 2 minutes now. No, 3 minutes. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. How you look? Oh, you look calm. You look.
I'm done. I'm tidying up.
Done. Even time to tidy up, clear up.
There we go. Hopefully they'll hold on. Remember to take the oil off the fire before it's.
Yeah, I feel like I remember watching all those 1970s public information films about.
Yeah, exactly. Jumbo elephant.
The danger of chip. Exactly. Putting a mat, carpet, a rug there. He might as well have set a man trap. There's no bigger danger than a chip can fire. It's the number one.
Well,
I grew up.
I've just taken off the fire, so we should be all right.
Number one killer in the world is a chip can fire.
Really?
Forget coronavirus. Chip can fire is what it's about. Okay, so
right, have you got time to eat my leftover latkes?
Wow, so this is incredibly impressive. So 1 minute. How do they take? Well, don't eat them yet. Don't eat them yet. Leave some for your kids. But what do you?
No, they've got the good ones. These are leftovers.
Oh, what they're nice? It's edible.
Extremely.
It's good.
Even without the dip.
Okay, better than Cocoa Pops.
Definitely. I think I might change my breakfast of choice now. Deep fried latkes for breakfast.
And a fry up.
Oh,
exactly.
really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Breakfast of champions.
Exactly. Very good. Okay, 1 minute. So, all right, let's quickly go to Newcastle. Rabbi Litzy, how are we doing? Rabbi Walker's got, I think the rebel on Rabbi Walker more than you. What? 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm wearing this because I said if I didn't mess up my latkes, I was going to wear a turkey hat.
I like it.
Because I didn't have the frying thing. It's okay. I'll live.
Yeah, I can see it.
There's alcohol in the donuts, so that'll do me.
Have you walked around Newcastle town centre with your turkey hat on?
Not yet. I will if you want me to. If it gets me the wind, whatever it takes.
It's a good look. It's very much a good look. I like it. It beats a Borsellino it's probably cheaper than a Borsellino at least anyway. Okay, Rabbi Levine, how are you finished? We've got seconds remaining.
Almost finished. They're just like, as soon as you say out, they're coming out and they're done.
Okay. All right, fine. So we're done with you. Albie, are you done? Because we're really running down now. A few seconds to go. And I don't want to miss out on these salt beef because I'm getting my car soon. I want to get them before they're cold. So we need to hurry up. Oh, look at this. He's racing last preparation. Look at that concentration. Nearly there. Now, you're doing one of your Friday nights on Zoom. No, you're not doing them probably this week.
No, we're doing Saturday night. What's the issue about?
You $1 now. Yeah, you're doing $1. I thought you haven't asked me yet. I see you've had Tracy Ann Oberman. You've had Stacey.
No,
haven't me yet. Haven't asked me yet. Right, stop. Time is up. Everyone stop. Rabbis, let's bring up all the rabbis on screen at once. Let's see, make sure nothing's going on. Albie, stop it. Man, come on, stop it. We're done. So, look, remember the vote, but let's actually look at what we've actually.
Yeah.
So, we're actually going to go. Remember, we're also going to find out soon about the Carmeli's competition. Do you want me, Richard? Do you want me to do that now while we're waiting for it to go on the plate? We can actually announce the competition. So the Carmeli's competition. Just to recap, there was a competition to design a new donut for Carmeli's. Which Carmeli's?
I really want to eat one.
This is Carmeli's in Golden Green, by the way.
See a takeaway.
Outside of London. I'm going to have a donut suggested basically by the public. There were 300 entries. It was whittled down by a panel of judges. Don't know who those judges were, but there you go. They whittled it down, I think, to a final 10 or something. And there were 1,200 votes or more. And in fifth place was Marmite, a Marmite donut. I know people say, oh, Marmite, you either love it or hate it. I'm in the hate it. It's not for me. Fourth place was Nachos and Cheese. Sounds quite nice. Cheese in the donut, I think, with maybe some little nachos on top. In third place was a whiskey donut. Oh, I like that. Again, very clever with current tier 2 rules, because basically you're having your alcohol and your substantial meal at the same time. Clever. Very clever, that. In second place was an apple jam and crumble donut called the apple crumb nut. See what they did there? That's very good. Now, the winner, and actually 2 different people suggested this. They're actually going to share the prize, and they are Heather Marchant and Michelle Watson. I don't know what shawls they belong to, but I'm reliably informed they're both US members. And they suggested a Black Forest Gatto donut. And why not? We're all friends now. So a Black Forest Gatto donut, winners of the competition, Heather Marchant and Michelle Watson. And you know what? I'm going to head to Carmelli's next week and I'm going to buy one of those. They actually sound very nice. So well done, Heather and Michelle, and commiserations to everyone else. But yes, go to Carmelli's and grab one of those Black Forest Gatto donuts. They actually sound very nice. Okay, so let's head back to the rabbis and let's have a look at what they've done. So let's have a look first. Back to the Thames television area. Rabbi Levine. I don't think it's called Thames anymore, is it? So who have we got there? Who's with you, Rabbi Levine?
I've got all of them, I think. Girls, do you want to come in? I've got Mishpachat Levine here. You have to, the camera's in a bit of a...
Happy birthday. Who's the birthday girl? In the...
It's me. I'm the birthday girl. Who's the birthday girl?
Is there... Okay, happy birthday. Happy birthday to you.
It's Rivka's birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Put your feet down, love. You're going to kick it down.
Happy birthday, Rivka. All right, so let's have a look. So please hold up to the camera. Hold up what you've done so we can actually have a good look.
First, 8 jam donuts.
Okay. They look like donuts, yeah. And they look full, yeah.
They look, do you want to take them to the camera so they can see?
Okay. I can
look at them.
Okay, that's good. And let's have a look at the salt beef. This is a saw beef.
Okay, coming through. 1 second, girls. Mind out. Sorry. Hazards of the job, this. Okay, here we go. These are my salt beef stuffed latkes. I'm going to try and hold one up. There you go.
That, I'm going to say, that's going to take some beef. That looks...
with a homemade dipping sauce. I have 8 of them here. Would you like someone to try them?
Yes, please. I'm seriously... I mean, how long is it going to take me to drive to your house? Not very long. I want one of these.
They're piping hot, so I reckon you've got, easily a few minutes. Let's cut open the latke. 1 second. Can you see me up there? I'm going to cut open the latke. 1 second. Miri, they're piping hot. So I'm going to let that cool down. But can we have a look on the camera? Can you see inside?
Yeah.
Look at that. Salt beef stuffed latke. They're going to cool down. Miri, do you want to try the donut first? Go. Take a donut. Take this one quickly and go over to the camera. Yeah, a nice bracha, please. Amen. Wait. Shh. And no, is it good? Is it good? Wait, shh. Is it good or not? You can't lick your fingers. Is it good? Yes, I think she said yes. There you go. There's the inside.
Yeah, I can't tell. Slightly. No, she wants it back. That suggests it was good. Okay. Was that good? That was good.
It was amazing. Amazing. Okay, let's put it down. Wait. Let's put it down. No, Miri, we want to try the latke now. Okay, we're going to try the latke. Okay, 1 sec. Anyone else want to try the latke? No. Okay. Miri, try the latke. That bit's blow on it. This bit's a bit gluteny, so I wouldn't right now. But they're not. Okay, go try. Just eat. 1, 2, 3. It's not too hot. And. I think she likes them.
Well,
I think she likes them. Girls, are we happy?
I tell you what, you've set the bar pretty high already, so no question. All right, so let's go now to Leeds, back to the Yorkshire television region, to Albi. Let's have a look what you've got. I'm gonna get up. So let's cut full screen. I'm gonna get up and let a cat out of my office. So
I'll tell you what we've got here. We've got 2 types of donut. We've got the American hole-in, as you can see. This year, very COVID-friendly. The hole is covered over by a mask. And then we have these beautiful,
I like that,
cream chocolate shaved. The jam's even coming out the bottom. And this is like original, never been done before. We've got this homemade dipping sauce, nice chocolate shavings with apple sauce and cream. We've got some of these Jelly Belly donuts, very festive. And of course, we've got these beautiful, well, I hope so, beautiful potato latkes here. Can you see? Very similar in size.
they're great. They look lovely. Well, look, they look good. Why don't we try one?
Well, we've got Ariel with us. Ariel, say hello.
Hello, Ariel.
How are you there? Say hello.
Okay, hello.
So we're going to try one of our donuts. Is that okay?
Let's see.
Let's have a look. Loads of jam. Are you ready?
Amen. So what do we think? Ariel, what do you think? Daddy's donuts. Nice? Are they nice? Daddy's
Are they good,
donuts?
Ari? Are they good?
Never.
Oh, they're very good.
Very good. All right, that's good. Well, try a latke, I should say.
Oh.
Let's have a bit of your latke, Albie.
You ready, Ari? Okay. You're representing the family here. Do you want to dip it or not?
Yeah.
I'm hearing 600 votes already. Wow. There's a lot of votes going in. Man. What do we think of that?
Out of 10, Ari, what do you reckon?
10.
10!
10 out of 10. Well, you can't do better than that. So, okay, well done, Albie. I mean, I'm you know, I can't do anything. I'm like, yeah. I mean, my wife was parenting.
About half an hour ago.
I couldn't even cook that. And my wife was out at the parents' evening and just left the food on the stove for me. All I have to do is take it out. I mean, I can't do anything. Okay, well done, Albie. Very good. All right, so let's go back to Granada, Rabbi Walker.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So we've got. I'm quite a traditionalist. So we've gone quite traditional.
Okay.
So we've got, if you can see, latkes with a homemade garlic mayo sauce, and then we've got. Hold on. Can you see it on there?
Yeah, it looks nice. Yeah, I can see. What's the dip there?
The dip is garlic mayo.
Right, I like that. That is
Homemade
nice.
garlic mayo. Yeah, nice little bit of kick to go with the bland.
Okay.
There we go. And then we've got traditional Israeli-shaped donuts, but with the twist of coffee cream inside rather than your regular old jam.
Right.
So here we go. And who's got to taste it? Come. One. Say hello.
Hello. Hello.
They've got little and large. There you go.
Hello.
Right, who's going with latkes? Sammy? Fine. Okay, you have to do the dip.
The dip.
Make a bracha. Ready? Puri. Hadama. Oh, man. We got there in the end. You go on, you one. Like it?
Okay, what's the verdict?
Okay.
Let's see what you've
She
done.
sounded very surprised and she said it's very
Right.
nice, didn't you? There you go. A bit more enthusiasm, please, here, Tammy. What do you think?
It's a cool boy you've got there.
Last time I didn't try this.
How cool is your son? He's a
Okay. All right. Lovely. Committed kids, man.
he's
Yeah,
like
nothing like
my
it,
son towering over me. This is what you've got there.
Absolutely.
What do you think? What's
Doesn't do it for discipline, does it?
No, it's terrible. Well, they disciplined me. I mean, what the other-
Absolutely.
Okay, so
There you go.
let's,
Have a donut. Come on, here. Let's have you one. Just
let's
use
go
some as well.
the donut.
Right, go on. Donut.
Is the Rebbetzin there? Can Rebbetzin have a donut?
Does the Rebbetzin want a donut? If you call her Rebbetzin, she won't do any more design for you, actually. Yeah? You like it? The man from Del Monte says yes. Tabby,
Okay,
you want one?
everything is closing in 2 minutes, so let's go to Rabbi Lipsy. That's the final one. Okay, well done, Rabbi Walker. Okay, Rabbi Lipsy, we've got 2 minutes for the voting to close. So let's have a look. What have you got? Tell us
So, the latkes didn't quite work out. So we've ended up with one not quite ready to eat latke. So that's basically a write-off.
But you know what? If you're a good rabbi, would turn that into a moshel. It represents Klal Yisrael, that we all come together. We all come together, and didn't the Rebbe say that once? And you could now I hand it to you.
If that latke represents Klal Yisrael, we're in trouble. It's Ochem Vei. I think some of the other examples you've seen are probably better. But the donuts, thank God, worked a little bit better. I just ran out of time in sorting them out. So I've got them here, the donuts, and I've got some tasters, if you'd like.
Right. Okay, please, let's taste away. We haven't got long to both ends.
So obviously, the kids can only have the jam ones. What? No, you're on national television. So just jam, and then simply delish.
Yeah.
Come on, into the camera. And then I've got some alcoholic ones. I've got a cheeky chocolate and a wonderful white chocolate.
Right.
So can I try that?
Yes, please, go ahead.
Let me just
what do we think of your father's donuts, though?
Really good. Great. I could have them all day.
They don't sound like Ant and Dec, your boys. They don't sound like your kind of typical Geordie lads.
This is the cheeky chocolate.
Yeah.
This is chocolate liqueur.
Right. That's all you can say. It's good. That's good. That's a bit of a way to come. Rabbi Levine is near. But okay. All right. Well, well done. So the votes are about to close. But thank you, seriously. Thank you so much to all our rabbis, all winners. I mean, seriously, I all I can say is I wouldn't even know where to start. I kind of can turn the burner on. That's all I can do. So okay, the votes have now closed. The votes have closed. So how's it going? We're gonna get Rabbi Levine.
No, stay.
No,
I want you to know I've got a queue of congregants outside my front door. David Lerner is at the front of the queue. People are queuing up for these.
I'm sure. I'm not surprised. Those I will say the salt beef one looked amazing. So that one. So well, seriously, thank you so much to everyone who watched. Thank you to everyone who posted. Thank you again to the Jewish Chronicle, the sponsoring. Thank you to what's that, Albie? I know you've got Klopp on the back. Did you have Klopp on the back? I know. I mean, come on.
Come in the fish.
A little lead shirt. Okay, so we have the results. The results are in, and drum roll. Fourth place. They're not losers. There've been over 600 votes. Over 600 votes and 662 votes. But in fourth place, I'm afraid to say, I think it was that lead shirt that did it. It's Albie in fourth place. What can I say? In third place. It is the man who is currently moving the camera from is in third place. The big question is who is going to be in second place. In second place from Newcastle. He won the pizza competition. He failed, unfortunately, with the burger. He's back again with his donuts, and most importantly, with his strawberry flatters, his corned beef, store beef, whatever you want to call it.
I can't hear anything.
Rabbi Levine.
Belmont, UK.
Well,
wow.
Rabbi, words. What do you want? What have you got to say? I mean, you obviously want to be gracious in your victory, but well done. Any words? Anything you have to say? Any thank yous?
What would you say?
Any thank yous? Anyone who have you got? Normally you acceptance.
Well, truthfully, it's the girls, my beautiful daughters, who have their encouragement, their food tasting skills, weeks, months of training them to react in such an, to try and help get the perfect flavor. But it's really the Belmont community who are wonderful. I love all of you. Thank you to the wonderful Belmonts. They're the real winners.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. Seriously, thank you so much to all of you, Rabbi Levine.
Thank
Rabbi
you,
Walker,
Ashley.
well done, Rabbi Levine. Thank you all of you, Rabbi Litzy, Rabbi Walker, Albie in Leeds. Thank you to Carmelis for competition, the Jewish Chronicle for sponsoring the United States. If you want to check out the US TV, theus.tv has got this show and the other shows to watch, and also on YouTube and what have you. Wishing everyone watching have a very happy Freilich and Lichtige Hanukkah. Keep well. Hopefully, we're in the home straight now. That vaccine is coming soon, and we'll all be getting back to doing this kind of thing in person very soon. Wish you all well. See you soon. Goodbye. Bye-bye.